she wasn't wearing anything. She was like, are you ready for me? I was like, what do you mean? Don't you miss me? I said, come on, don't do that. Guys, have you ever been caught by your lover cheating? Like your lover bumps into you while you were cheating, and instead of him to tell you, babe, I'm done, he goes, I forgive you. Let's put this behind us and continue. I know son, I don't get that oil for head. I know you guys don't have that oil and grace on your head, but trust me to always have that, because I'm not proud of it though, but I just recently cheated on my girlfriend. Trisha, who happens to be my girlfriend, just caught me with my female neighbor and she forgave me. Right on that bed, Trisha told me, Joyce, I forgive you. Can you just, put on your clothes? We need to talk. But just know that I'm not up to now. It's like I'm not breaking up with you. But don't worry, trust me to give you the real gist. I'm gonna give you this hot gist. This time around, I'm gonna give it to you bit by bit. I'm not cutting anything. I told you all that over the time, I and my female neighbor has been an item for a short period of time before Trisha came into the picture. Yeah. But for those of you who doesn't know who Tricia is my childhood friend. She's been my bestie for over 10 years and more. Okay, but just recently this year, she started seeing me as a lover and not a friend, like a sister kind of friendship. She started seeing me as her own lover, and we tried to establish some, mutual understanding. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. The truth is, Trisha has been aware that I am my female neighbor has always been an item, even before Trisha confessed that she's beginning to have feelings for me. A few weeks ago, my female neighbor traveled and she hasn't been around. All right. So after which I passed a night at Trisha's house, I got a call from my female neighbor saying that she'll be back the next few days. And guys, she finally came back and there has been panic in the air. The thing happened that the moment she came back, I wasn't around. I stepped out to get something. She started to calling me, just I'm around. Like I just want you to be the first person to welcome me. I just want you to be the first person to welcome me with a hug, with a kiss, with a lot of juice and stuff. So just because I've just been excited, that I'm gonna have her around. What I did was I had to cut away some stuff I needed to have bought that day, and I quickly drove back home. The moment I got there, she would just right outside her balcony, she was just scouting out for me. Where is this girl? So the moment I saw her, she ran to me and we hugged. It was really a sweet moment for the both of us. So I was like, I need to go freshen up in my house, then I'll come around. She said, no, if you want to freshen up, do it in my house. Do it in my bedroom, mess everywhere up. Like I really want you in this house like this minute. I have a lot of catch up with you because I can't give you that 2 minutes to go and spend in your house. So I took those stuffs I actually bought. I took it to her bedroom, like to her room. When we went inside the sitting room, this girl hugged me for about 5 minutes. That kind of I've really missed you kind of hug. She hugged me so tight. Gosh. You get this kind of hug where person will hug you. Wallah, you will forget half of your problem. Hugging that makes sense and more. Hugging that takes no stress. Hugging that goes, I don't want to explain that. Hugging that, then that kind of hug that goes soft, the grips going soft, like soft, then tighter. The thing is, I'm now battling with both feelings, that of my female neighbors and Trisha. I've always been with my female neighbor before Trisha came into the picture. And the only reason I agree for Trisha is the fact that she's a sweetheart and she's been my best friend for 10 years and more. So the moment she called me and she said, Jess, I'm home. I need you right now. Like, I need to see you. Like, I really need to see you. So what I did was I had to cut away some stuff I needed to have bought that day. And I quickly, drove back home. The moment I got there, she would just, right outside her balcony, she was just scouting out for me. Where is this girl? So the moment I saw her, she ran to me and we hugged. It was really a sweet moment for the both of us. So I was like, I need to go freshen up in my house, then I'll come around. She said, no, if you want to freshen up, do it in my house. Do it in my bedroom, mess everywhere up. Like I really want you in this house like this minute. I have a lot of catch up with you because I can't give you that 2 minutes to go and spend in your house. So I took those stuffs I actually bought. I took it to her bedroom, like to her room. When we went inside the sitting room, this girl hugged me for about, she hugged me for about 5 minutes. That kind of I've really missed you kind of hug. She hugged me so tight. Gosh. You get this kind of hug where person will hug you, wallah, you will forget half of your problem. Hugging that takes no stress. Then that kind of hug that goes soft, soft, the grips going soft, like soft, soft, then tight, tighter. Just keep going, the grips keep going tight. That was the kind of hug. At that point, I was so excited. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So after the hug, she said, "Come to the bedroom. I bought you a lot of stuff." So for those of you who do not know where she actually traveled to South Africa for a business deal. So she got me a lot. There's this South African bracelet. I don't know where I kept it. And she got me a lot, got me a lot of clothes. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, it's caring. Don't play. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had to use her bathroom to freshen up because I said earlier that I was coming back from the market and I was all sweaty. So I needed to that shower to, drop some cold water on my body. So the moment I went to her bathroom, I was like, baby girl, I need to have my bath. Then my female neighbor said, okay, how about I join you? Because I'm also coming back and I've not been able to freshen up from the whole long journey. I was like, okay, it's fine. So we both went to the bathroom, and we both had our bath. Now I'm beginning to blush because you guys already know the next thing that usually happen when two lovers leaves the bathroom and no one is in the house. That thing on your head was actually what happened. Like, you are too smart. You see that thing now, how you are thinking it now, now waiting so for it. So when we left the bathroom now, we're just only trying to catch up old times now. Are you kidding me? We're trying to catch up because we've not seen for about, I think about a month. So she said, are you in a haste? No, 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 let me put it the way she said it because that girl, she is so soft. She said, when we left the bathroom, I was trying to dry my body. She walked up to me and she was like she wasn't wearing anything. She was like, are you ready for me? I was like, what do you mean? I started feeling like a baby. I started feeling shy. She was like, don't you miss me? I said, come on, don't do that. Come on. And she said, can I ask for a favor? Anytime that female neighbor asks you, can I ask for a favor? Just know she's about to say, please try not to stop me. She hates interruption. Likewise, Trisha. But Trisha will not tell you, can I tell you something? Trisha will do it. And when you try to stop her, she will apologize and continue. It's not like she's going to stop and stop. No. She'll say, I'm sorry. She'll even go more harder. Chicken. But my female neighbor said, we always say, can I tell you something? So the moment she said, let me say it with the whole tone of voice, the hard tone of voice and her facial expression. Let me do it as if I'm my female neighbor. This is how she will go. She's always like, I leaned on the wall. Then she will always want to take one of her hands, place it on the wall, and make sure you are in her cover. You're inside the cover. She'll be like this and be like, Joyce, can I ask you for a favor? And I'll be like, what kind of favor? I already know though. I just want to pretend. She'll be like, please try not to stop me. Her face will be like, please try not to stop me. But she does stop me. Just know it is what it is. I was like, okay, I'll try. She said, please don't stop me. So from there, she just calmly towards me and did what she knows how to do here. Did everywhere. Come to the neck, pushed me further to the wall and just calmly said, can I have your hands? The moment I placed my hand, she now bring me to her bed. It wasn't my fault. Mind you, the AC was on and the bed was well dressed. So what were you expecting? For me to say no? But I noticed something. She wasn't fire as she used to be, like fire, fire, fire. She was just too gentle. I didn't realize that she's been stressed. She was just going all part, calmly, calmly. There was no this her usual normal, active. I'm not this kind of girl that enjoys calm actions, like slow actions. I don't like it sometimes. But she literally made me enjoy a slow action. I started to like, oh my God, this thing really makes sense. I love it when you pa. Clip me anyway you want to clip me, it's none of my business. Do you get my point? But she was so calm. And even when there was an arrival, it was just too calm. But it was too rich, like it was too expensive. Like That action I've never seen before. You guys don't come on my comment section and be like, please, can I talk to your female neighbor? Nah, I'm not gonna disclose her identity so you guys don't come after her because she's good. So after all of that, I was like, okay, I need to take my stuff upstairs. I need to go make my food for my parents to eat. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe later at night we're gonna see. All right. So she said, fine. So I took the stuff she bought for me. I'm not gonna let you guys see that. But so I took the stuff she bought for me and I went back to my house. Like this girl, even me leaving her house was a tug of war, literally. Like if I want to go, she pulls me back. She want to pick me. I want to go again. She pulls me back. I want to go. Like I'd had to like, God, leave me alone. Stop. I'm not food. So I had to like, struggle my way out of the house. Then I went straight to my apartment. I went straight to the kitchen. I started to cook. The moment I put food on fire, I went to the bathroom to have a longer shower because I went from stress to relief. I needed that calmness, that very calmness I did. So after which I was done, that was when I then pulled my phone to start to check what's up, what's been going on. Because when I went to my female neighbor's house, I took about 3 hours or 4 there. So I didn't check my phone. When you have food to eat, you forget about the world. So the moment I checked my phone, I saw 17 missed calls. Who called me was Trisha, my bestie. She sent text messages. She said she was outside my estate, that she was calling me to pass her. You call your estate and be like, I'm expecting so friend. Give her an entrance, like allow her come in and blast stuff. So she had to, angrily drive back. And I already told her when I was coming back, when I was very close to my house, like we literally had plans that she was gonna come, then we'll cook together. She would take some and go. Just because I saw my female neighbor, I forgot about the whole plant. I felt so bad. I started to call her. She would drop my call. She wouldn't pick. She wouldn't respond to my messages. I started to feel bad. I was like, gosh. You remember I told you all that the moment my female neighbor gets back, there will be a bigger clash. Like there will be a serious clash. That day safe was the beginning of the clash. To the day she caught I and my female neighbor in bed. I'm gonna let you guys know, relax. Don't rush me. I then said to myself, since my parents won't be coming too early, once I'm done eating, that we have to, drive back to our house, that's Tricia's house, to apologize because I really disappointed her. And it wasn't intentional. Maybe I was just so engrossed, by my female neighbor's presence. And I felt so bad that I rejected, like I didn't pick her. So when I was done cooking, I then packed some food for Tricia. I got dressed. Now another number two temptation. While I was about leaving the compound to get to Tricia's house, the moment my female neighbor sighted me from the window, she then came out and blocked me. I'll be like, babe, where are you going to? I was like, I want to drop something for my friend. She was like, who's your friend? I said, come on now. I don't know if you know her, like, you know her. But I'm talking about Trisha, the lady that usually comes to my house that you once asked me if she's my sister. Then I told you that she's been my best friend for 10 years. She said, oh, really? She was like, are you sure that girl, she's really your friend, like bestie? I said, how do you mean? She said, the last time you guys were going out, I saw the way she was staring at you through my window. I said, hey, don't go there. She's my friend. She's my bestie. No emotions attached. No strings attached. My female neighbor now said, can you just come in? Let me just get dressed. Then we'll both drive out together. Then I'll go get some groceries. Let's go for all this petty shopping. I was like, okay, let me wait for you outside. She said, no, that I should come inside. Mind you, I was not the one that said, let me come into her house. All my intentions was leaving my house to Tricia's house, apologize to her and give her my food or give her food. Trigger. So the moment my female neighbor says, come inside the room, come inside the house, wait for me, let me get dressed. We both will drive out together. I need to get some groceries and stuff. That was a harmless appeal. That was a harmless request. I then went inside the house, her house, and I sat down. The moment I sat down, I started to wait for this girl. Only for my female neighbor to come out not wearing anything. And she came out with this a roll-on, and she came to my front and she started spraying it all over her body. She said she's trying to dress up that she doesn't know what to wear. Just can you come to the room with me? Let's scout out what to wear together, what I can wear together. I was like, I don't understand now. You're not going to a serious place. You just want to get some grocery. Wear anything you have and let's go. She said she insists. I was trying to be a bit harsh because she was also delaying my time. So before I could say Jack, She had already gone to her door to pull off the key. And she was like, just, I'm serious. Okay, just because I want to save time, just want her to do her thing and let's just go. I then walked with her to the bedroom and I started to like wait like this. I was like, now I'm here. Open your wardrobe. She opens the wardrobe. I was like, okay, just wear this random gown. It's okay for where you want to go to, just wear it. She then brought it down and she then, removed it from the hanger and dropped it on the bed and be like, do you think I actually called you inside the house and into my bedroom for clothes to wear? And you think I don't have a good fashion sense? I say, because I know you have a good fashion sense, like I'm also confused as to why you called me in. And she said, that was because you left me hanging. I was like, what do you mean by I left you hanging? I don't understand. I wasn't done talking. She pushed me on the bed. Like she literally pushed me on her bed. I was like, no, don't do this. I wasn't. Do you know why I'm giving so much attitude now? Was because I was pissed. Like I was really, really angry. I love my time. I love my space. When I say no, my no stands no. When I say yes, my so you should be able to read my mood. At that time, she wasn't even aware that I was angry. I just allowed her. At some point, she said, I'm sorry. She stood up. She was like, are you angry? I didn't even see your face earlier. I was like, get off. Just get off. I have a place I need to be in right now. Like she literally felt bad and disappointed at herself. She was like, I'm so sorry. I started feeling bad. I was like, oh my God. I guess my mood actually was scared. I don't get upset. Like I forced to get upset. So maybe sometimes I overforce it, then my facial expression gets too intense. It can actually like scare you. I didn't even listen to the whole emotion. Like I angrily picked up the keys and I left. I did not forget my food. It was right in the car. So the moment I drove to Trisha's house, I knocked. She didn't open. I used the spare key and I walked in, and she started to ask me, "Where have you been?" I said, I went to the market. I left my phone in the car. I never knew it was ringing. And she was like, uh-huh. So didn't you come back from the market? I said that was when I started calling you. I tried calling you. You were not picking. The moment she said that, I was like, oh my God, it's true. It's true. Imbi don't come my house before. Like he literally was at my estate gate waiting for a pass and I wasn't picking up. That was because I was with my female neighbor. At that point, I said, nah, you don't need to like go all harsh. Now you need to calm down because I'm at fault. So I decided to say, I'm sorry. The moment I said on first, she was like, no, I'm not angry. It's okay. If I tell you I'm sorry, if I tell you I'm sorry, either you take it or you leave. I'm just joking. So after she was done eating, she was like, let me drive you home. Let's go home together. Like I'm really bored. Let's go home together. Like I want to pass the night at your place. Okay, after we were done eating, Trisha then tell me, just I want to pass the night at your place. Like I'm bored. Like I'm extremely bored. Let's go home together. Now, just because I know that my female neighbor might just be outside waiting for me later at night just for us to sit down and talk was the reason why I avoided Trisha from visiting to pass the night because it was gonna be so clashy. If that word is correct, but I know it was gonna be a bit toxic, all right, and I wasn't ready to start handling two emotions at the same time, so I had to kick against it. And she was like, "Really? This is the first time you're turning me sleeping at your face, this is the first time you're turning me down because I want to sleep at your place." I said, "That's because I'll just stay a bit longer here. Don't worry, why not come over the weekend?" She wasn't having it. She was like, Joyce, what is going on? Why are you throwing me out? Like, what the heck is going on? She was like, why am I finding it difficult to believe you? I said, that is because I don't know. She was like, okay, so where's my food? I passed the food to her and she started to eat. Now, let me tell you something. Trisha is one very smart girl. While she was still eating, she started telling me that, why do I feel like something is wrong somewhere? I don't know, but I just feel like you're not telling me the truth. I just feel like you've done something wrong. And why is guilt written all over you? She was trying to interrogate me, and I wasn't comfortable with all of that. I was like, God, don't do that. I went through a lot. I went through stress making this food. Going to the market, you promised you were gonna come, and she said, "I was already at your estate entrance, waiting for you to pick my call to pass me." I said, "Not true." She wasn't really having it, but I just had to pretend, like I just had to, like, because I was not ready to handle two emotions. Imagine her coming, imagine it wasn't just the right time at that moment. Not like Trisha is not aware of my female neighbor and I, but I just don't want to hurt her right in the face. I just don't want to like look at her and be like, I want to hurt you. I just wanted to be soft, intelligent, and play my cards well. So I was like, I just restricted her for coming for that period till weekend. So just because she felt like I was throwing her away or throwing her off, she stopped eating the food. She walked to the fridge and just put the food in the fridge. Still that point, I still did not mind. I didn't change my mind as to, okay, you can come, let me handle the whole shit. No, I had to stand my ground. So after which I told her I was going home. She felt some off character or attitude for me, but then again, it is what it is. So I had to, come back to the house. And while I was at home, my parents had already come back. So the moment I went inside the house, I told them that I went to see Tricia. They don't have issues when it comes for Tricia because they are not aware that Tricia and I are, if you know, you know. So my mom was like, Joyce, I and your dad will be attending a birthday tonight. How about you? You come with us this evening. I said, Mommy, no, 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 no. I don't feel like, I started like, Mom, I feel really tired. I can't go with you. All right. She didn't take it that way. She was like, okay, no problem. All right. So all I wanted was a moment to go meet my female neighbor and to also apologize, for giving her such attitude, which I did earlier. So I just wanted to go and apologize and be like, I'm so sorry the way I shouted at you, I spoke to you. I take my words back. I'm sorry, and I'll be back. GK. So that was what happened. So it didn't even take up to like 1 hour. My mom and dad then went for their birthday. Like they drove off. They left for the birthday. So I went to hit the shower. I just want my 90 because my intention was just to go and apologize, come back and leave. Chike. So after which I was done having my bath, I then walked straight to my female neighbor's room to apologize. So the moment I knocked, then opened the door. She wasn't looking all that smiley, but so what I did was I decided to apply my techniques. I didn't really give much, room for long talks. So the moment she shut the door, I then drew her hand and I hugged her. The same way she hugs me, like I passionately hugged her, then I kissed her, and I was like, I'm sorry. She said, so you know you really hurt me. So from I'm sorry, now led to another, I'm sorry, now led to another, I'm sorry, now led to another, I'm sorry. And the matter was closed. So the moment that was done, I then like, I need to go back to my room because I wanted to call Trisha to come pass the night because I was feeling bad for the two persons, like for the two of them. I just want to see if there's any way I could possibly balance two emotions at the same time. So the moment I left her house, I then called Trisha. I was like, come around. She didn't even say no or drag it with me. She just said, I'm very close. I actually came by your estate to get something. Just for your estate to pass me. I said, let them pass you. All right. So the moment I dropped my car, I had a knock on the door. Jesus Christ, who could that be? Not my parents. The moment I opened the door, it was my female neighbor. I was like, God damn it, what are you doing here? She said she noticed when my dad and my mom passed and they drove off. I said, "Then what are you doing here? This is not nice." I was not talking. She rushed me the third time. Don't do this to me. If you love me, give me signals, give me memo. Do it at a cool moment, convenient. Don't rush at me like that. I don't like it when people rush me. Do you get? So one thing led to another. She pushed me on the couch and she was just all over me. Like I was like, why you always doing this? To what end? What is your gain? She was on me, right? She would just all over me. And one thing about this, my female neighbor is the fact that she can hardly resist her because she got tactics, she got techniques. So I was just trying to accept but reject, then trying to place the fact that somebody is coming, trying to like at the end of the day, Trisha bumped into us. Now I opened the door for her, she didn't lock it. Trisha literally opened the door and she met the both of us in that compromising situation. Trisha then said, Joyce, is this not your female neighbor? I was like, damn it, damn it. Is this what you want? I said, get out of my house. She was like, I'm sorry. I said, get out. I hate to be caught cheaply. That was too cheap. The moment she left, I looked at Trisha. I was like, I'm sorry. You need to calm down, please. She said, I forgive you. Let's put this aside. I've come here. I want to spend the night with you. All right? Let's put this aside and move on. All right, I'm not gonna hold you, to anything. It's okay. It's okay. If this was the reason you gave me attitude, trash it. It's okay. You should have told me that she was bad. I swear, I started to cry. I started tearing. I was like, gosh, why do you have such level of understanding towards me? I expected you to, go voice shout at me, say it's over, like do something. She said no. That on a good day we're going to talk about this one. But for now that she's in my house, that she wants to go to the kitchen to get some water. Guys, I said it, but I won't lie to you. I was really pained. But at the same time, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you think she's about to say I'm done, like it's over? Do you think she's seeing me as cheap? Like I don't know now. Do you think the way I worked my female neighbor out was actually right? I'll be in the comment section. I'll catch you up in the next episode.